Hey, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing all right today. Doing some more Stardew Valley. Getting through year one finally, or at least gonna try to. So we're now gonna be sitting at winter time. I already did a few days last stream. So I'm excited to go into some more. I will warn you now, winter is very bright. Um, it's kind of like staring at the snow, quite literally. So I'm going to be doing a lot of the mining and stuff like that to kind of avoid looking directly into the snow. But yeah, um, it's been a really fun time playing through. Um, I may stream again um, later tonight as well. So I may do something a little different, something a little special. Just depends on if everything goes right. Um, so I'll be going into that. But now we can go into some more Stardew Valley. So I hope everyone is having a good day so far. It's still been kind of stormy here, but not the worst. I ended up having some stuff I had to do today, so I wasn't around yesterday to be able to keep up with the streaming stuff. But I wanted to do some streaming today and then possibly tonight as well. And then Thursday, I also plan on doing some streams as well. But yeah, last time I left off was started getting the powdered melon seeds planted, found a few of them in fall, and then I'm currently trying to upgrade and get, I believe, the shed. I think the shed is the thing I was wanting to get this season. Oops. But yeah, hopefully I sound alright. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I upped the noise gate for my microphone, and I lowered the game just a little bit because I know last stream um, there was a little bit of audio stuff, but it was also for a game that had a lot of audio inconsistency. So hopefully this sounds good. Right now I gotta kind of figure out what I want to do. I want to do some more mine stuff, obviously. Um, let's see what we have for the community center. Since it's been a few days, and I don't fully remember off the top of my head what I was doing last, besides the shed, and then just focusing on mine stuff. So we need a crocus. So that's going to be the easy thing. Once that's done, the bridge is going to be repaired, which is going to be fantastic. Um, we need a few more fish. It may be worth me looking into seeing what fish appear in the winter. Um, just so we don't have to do an entire second year of like, oh shit, I missed out on a winter fish, because that can happen. We need the nautilus shell, and we need these two. We obviously won't be getting them until year two, just because I haven't uh, any ducks or didn't plant any sunflowers. This stuff will come later on too, for obvious reasons. Um, but a good chunk of this stuff has been finished. So we're looking really good on that aspect. So today, I think I'm just going to go over, check the fruit cave, because I don't think I've done that in a little bit. Ooh, nice. End up getting two things. An apricot. I don't believe you can convert fruit into, tree saplings. Because you can convert, plants, like fruits and vegetables and stuff, into seeds, but I don't think you can do it for the saplings. That'd be really nice if you could, but I think that'd be a little bit too game breaky. Ooh, new book. I don't even have to put that in an inventory or anything. Um, but I want to try to get resources and complete some of the stuff for um the, what's it called? The one guy that's got like a bunch of trackers for how many enemies you kill. So I'm going to start off with getting iron. Getting iron and taking care of slimes, and the dust sprites. So I think they would be a good start. This also kind of looks like so far a good lucky day. I didn't check, but the fact that we got a ladder immediately and a bunch of resources right there is my best bet. In the near future, probably the stream I plan on doing is I plan on probably doing another Perfect Dark stream. Completely dependent if this feature is ready to have any sort of showcase. Merc's been hard at work adding a new fun little feature to the game that I'd like to be able to show off possibly tonight if it's possible. It's still in its early stage. It's still in the form of the features are being added, and the concepts are there, but they still need refined and actually like touched up on. So I'm gonna see if he'd want me to stream that tonight, that or like tomorrow, because it's been a lot of fun. Even in the current stage it is at, it's still fairly functional. So I think it's gonna be a really, really fun time. May as well get some stone too. May as well make a bomb here. There we go. Didn't really drop anything that I was wanting. But also, to be fair, it was just a bunch of rocks. Doesn't look like... Oh, there's some more over there, but I'm not gonna go after that. I think I've cleared out all the bat quests. I think I'm good on the bats. Too interesting in here. Got some nice geodes. So that's a plus. Sometimes it takes me a good while to complete the museum, but I'd like to have the museum completed sooner than later. I think I'm over halfway done it. The problem is just finding all the other stuff for it. Like, I think there's some hidden quest items that you get that you can deposit there. I don't remember the exact locations of. Alright, let's leave the mines and come back in. Drop all that stuff off. Go back to level 60. I do need to kill more of these ghosts, I believe, as well. I want just a little more. Oh my god, he's taking a beating. One thing I'd love to do, is try to get a little bit more engrossed with the Stardew community. Because I play a lot, and I plan on doing this a lot. However, I just generally never really insert myself into many community stuff. Which I definitely should, especially if I'm doing, like, streams and stuff like that. But usually I always kind of, like, just lurk. Alright, no luck so far. There we go. Got a little luck as a treat. Ooh, diamond. That'd be nice. I think year 2, I'm going to focus on trying to gain the friendship of the villagers as well. Because that's something I generally haven't touched on too much yet. I've done the occasional, like, give Linus a gift, do a cutscene with him, and occasionally talk to some characters. But I kind of wanted to get, like, a good amount of items first before really diving into it. Ooh. Oh, fish. Fish! Ooh, I leveled up too. Good shit. Let's see. What is my level at currently for this? It's either going into 8 or 9. So we're getting close to having that completed. I don't remember what these levels entail. I always love these little sprites. They're so cute. Ooh. We are running low on energy for the day, so I do got to keep an eye on that. Thankfully, it is already late into the day, so it's not like I'm missing any time. I'll probably get as much as I can in this area, and then just head out after that. Yeah, nothing really interesting in here. We got a good amount of stuff today, so definitely worth it. Definitely worth coming out. I'm not gonna bother with the ghost. He takes up too much of my time. Yeah, so we can get out of here. Leave the mines. Grab this stuff. Alright, what can I drop here that I don't need? Yeah, I'm not gonna need to take that. Being realistic. Can leave the slime here too. Slime's not gonna bother me not taking. So let's go back here. I still need to get a crocus, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. Maybe I'll do some stuff in the town tomorrow. So let me throw them in there. There's geodes. At some point too, I want to organize all this stuff too. Now that we're in winter, because it's just all my stuff's been kind of just out and about, just for the sake of it. It's for like literal convenience. But since we're going into winter, I don't need to worry about gardening and everything like that. So, it'll be easy just to have that. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go. Good shit. The Crystallarium. I love this thing. What this does, I'll show this off. Ooh, bookseller. I actually may go to him today. That's actually perfect for me. I'll show this off in here if I have the recipe available. So, oh shit, I need iridium bars. Ooh, okay. Crystallarium is a duplicator. So what you do is you put, let's say, a diamond in there, and you give it about like a day, 2 days, something like that, and it will duplicate whatever gem that you have in there. It is fantastic if you can get a lot of them, for currency, just for some extra currency. Or if you need as well stuff for item crafting. It is fantastic. It is also one of my favorite items in the game. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have a battery pack. You can actually get free battery packs from Pam if you are high enough friendship with her. She'll just randomly be like, "Hey, look, I found batteries in my couch. Here you go." But unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit for me to get iridium. I actually don't remember where you get iridium. I think it's the desert biome dungeons that you get them, I think. I know they can be a little hard to come by. I don't believe I have enough iridium on my own to make an iridium bar, so it's a bit of a bummer, but we're getting a lot farther than what I normally do. I got a lot of fish. Ooh, clay. Hell yeah. Let me throw this in here. Oh shit, I actually don't have room for it in here. Let me just toss these into this chest. I'm kind of saving up some of this stuff to sell in like a big bulk. You don't get anything for selling in bulk, but it's still kind of just fun seeing the numbers ramp up. So, let's go into town today. Thankfully, bookseller is there all day, I believe. So, let's go to the towns. Let's rummage through the trash. Ooh! That's good, because that's for the community center. I actually don't have one of them. That is sick. So, let's see what we got here. It's just still very expensive. That's the unfortunate thing. I'm not gonna need XP for this. kind of be nice to have some farming experience, but I don't think it's too much that's worth it. Running a bit faster is really cool. Um, but I don't think it's worth 15,000 right now. Price catalog I may actually buy because this is just nice to see on the fly. Because I don't think the normal almanac that you get um shows you starred um prices. So I may actually just buy this right now. Yeah, just give me that. I'll be taking that. I'm not gonna need the experience. It would be nice to have it, but I don't think it's worth 5,000, at least right now. Because, like, look at this. We're already sitting at level 6. It's very easy to level up everything in this game. Like, genuinely, if you really, really want to try, you can get to level 10 on everything year 1 with barely any effort. I've been taking it slow in a lot of aspects, so I am slowly getting higher levels, but that's intentional. I kept farming very minimal for the first pretty much whole year. Let me put bread snapper in there. I could realistically always go and um, do all the geodes and everything too today. I bring Willie a squid, so I can also do that too. I don't think I'm going to bother on the prismatic jelly, maybe. I'll try passively to find them, but if I don't, I'm not going to, like, be sad. Oh, yeah, I think this is good. Let's go out to the store. Maybe I'll even buy, like, the fish smoker, since I'm getting a ton of fish. That's a guaranteed, like, double your currency. Also, check this out. Right here, where it says underneath the stuff, it tells you how much stuff is worth now. Those geodes are actually worth some pretty good money if I just don't feel like actually opening stuff. They could actually be worth selling on their own. 500? Or it could just be, it's 100 each. Nah, never mind. I'm being a little dumb there. Let's go into here. Talk to Clint. Process geodes. Ooh, sturdy ring. I'll take coal for 25. I don't think I've had that before. That's a little rough. That's definitely rough. I've already owned that, so I can just sell that. Normal geode. I've already had that, so I can sell that too. I think I've already had that. At some point too, I do want to upgrade my pickaxe, I think. Once I'm starting to consistently hit like 10,000. Don't want to do it right now. I want to invest in more building stuff first. There's only one thing. Oh well. That is a reward though, so you know what? I'll take it. Let's see what we're getting. Bear statue. I gotta go talk to Willie still. Let's see. What do I have here? Nothing in there. Still need a crocus. So either it's a regular egg or it's a large egg. I think I could do a regular egg. There we go. So now I just need tuna in there, I believe. Ah, it's a large egg. That is fine. I also got to remember to feed my animals. So I don't have an automatic feeder yet. So out of everything here. There we go. So that's what I can trade in. Ooh, an acorn. Snow yam. Hopefully we can find the nautilus shell in here too. That would be really, really nice. If that's still there, I'll try to fish for that. Yeah, like the fish smoker would be so useful. I don't have any of the jellies though. I've got the river jelly. I think that's it. I don't have the cave jelly or the sea jelly because they're fairly hard to get. Um, oh, I don't know if I could justify dropping 10,000 at this very moment if I don't have the respective items. I may hold off. Yeah, I'll give him his reward though. Ooh, 800. Perfect. Yeah, I just can't justify spending 10,000 right now on that. Sardine. Like, if I legitimately find the jelly in, like, the next 5 days, I'll, spend the money then. But, I also love that this dumbass just constantly likes to walk back and forth here. And he gets upset that you're standing here. Ooh, actually. Ooh, shit. This could be a squid. Ooh, that's actually needed. Yeah, that's... let me check. Fish tank. Yeah, hell yeah. Good shit. I didn't expect to get another bundle from that. I didn't realize that you actually found the tuna in the sea. Oh, you know what? That works out really nice. I believe you could just sell your stuff in Pierre's shop too. So if I come over to him, you can sell some stuff. I don't remember if he chops off any price of it. Like he buys it off of you for like a discount or what. I think every vendor that you can sell stuff in sell or buys it for your normal full price. I'm pretty sure. There we go. What do I get? Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's worth it. I think that's a good reward. Let's see. So, now we just need the sturgeon. Um, that'll be completed. Let's see what this drops. Ooh, another book. Won't really need to be reading those books at all, but it is nice to have just in case. Because sometimes they'll drop lore, they'll drop gameplay tips, or they'll drop even like little secrets. Yeah, let's sell off these guys. Sell that. Snow yam. I'm not going to need a nautical shell. Hey, welcome in, Raph. Good seeing you. I hope you're doing well today. Doing pretty alright. It's not been storming that bad, thankfully. No drops in the stream today, thankfully. I did kind of give it a day. I took like a whole day off to kind of just rest up and stuff. Um, but, good news, I've got something interesting possibly tonight, for me tonight. So it'd be like my normal streaming time later on. Um, Depending on if Merc's ready for it, I may showcase something new with his branch. Possibly. Not fully sure yet, but I'd be excited to show it off. It's very early on, too, so it's going to be lacking things. There's going to be things that are like need touched up on, obviously like later on. However, it's coming along really, really cool. Fortunately, I haven't had time to try it out yet, but I've seen a lot of activity. Yeah, so there's a bunch of new stuff in there, and then there's some stuff that hasn't been released yet for it. He's been testing the Lua scripting, um, which has been really, really cool. That hasn't been publicly released yet, just because it's like it's not actually tied to the branch itself. Yeah, um, like a little chaos randomizer mode. It's not the full randomizer that like similar to the one person made. Yeah, ray tracing. It's nutty. It's so cool. I was playing around with it um last night, but there's a ton of really cool shit. I'd like Merc to be around to showcase it too. That's why I'm not doing it right now. I know he'd be fine with like streaming and everything like that, but I wanted to have him here so he can like explain stuff and everything. But yeah, it's some really, really cool shit's being done. He also fixed up some of the net play things too, so it's a little bit more consistent. Finally made some good progress on the tool to create tiles. That'd be sick. Seems like a lot of cool progress is happening with Perfect Dark. Oh, what do I want to do with these eggs? I don't think I have the ability. Oh, I do have the ability to cook and store shit. Store some food in here. So these eggs are worth 35 on their own. They're actually worth more just selling the eggs. Took around 3 days. I thought it could get done in the afternoon. Took 3 days, slight difference. 3 full days. Yeah, that checks out. The amount of times I worked on stuff that I'm like, This should take no longer than like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'm fucking there like 2 days. Like, where's this fucking hour at? So yeah, he's been cooking on some fun stuff. Ooh, got some powder melon seeds. Let me place these down. There we go. Have yet to continue to Luigi Raceway level. Let me put bear statue in here. I wonder if I can learn anything new. No, I can't. Not only that, but also some really heavy maps to stress out the new render features. Yeah, that'd be really nice. I wonder what you probably could get like actual Call of Duty maps. Um, actually, I think there's some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 19 maps that are actually laying around for public access to get to. Um, I know that because shipment from that game I pulled because I was doing that demake that I also never finished working on. So that would be a really, really big um, map to test. Because that game's very, very, like, high end. Ooh, hell yeah. That'd be such an amazing Perfect Dark map to have. I actually have some insanely dense maps in here. Jesus. Deliver an amethyst to Emily. That's easy. Like Halo 3 with millions of tries. You know, let me just sell. How much are these worth individually? 25. I'm going to keep the periwinkles. I'm going to sell the snails. And I'm going to sell the crayfish. Ooh. But I'm going to keep the periwinkles because you can actually turn them into sashimi. And I think that goes for more than what the actual periwinkles are worth. One area is from the evil within. Jesus. I was playing through a lot of the new stuff Merc has added last night, and it's very fun. Currently, there's, like, obviously there's going to be things that need, like, touched up on. Um, he's essentially got all the concepts in it, but, like, half of them actually work. But the important thing was just kind of, like, adding them and then touching them up later. And then figuring out if they actually work in-game or if they should just be removed or, like, condensed down to other things. Maybe I could make a mayonnaise machine. Or, not cheese press. Yeah, let me try doing a mayonnaise machine. Let me do 2. And then I'll do it. I'll put these, like, right here. Throw these in there. Sell some of these. Oh, shit, I actually have a... I never filled up the preserves jars. What am I doing? sell them. What else can I sell here? I'll keep everything else. Oops. Sell these. Let's put them down to 3, because now I have the ability to make the replicator in the future. So I'm going to sell all them. Can I actually sell these? I don't think I can actually sell these. No. I don't remember if there's a way to actually sell furniture. What do I want to do now? Not feeling like going into the mines right now. But yeah, the ray tracing stuff's really cool. However, take note for this. The ray tracing isn't going to get too many updates. It's kind of like a joke. It's kind of like, do you know, when Quake 2 got the RTX, the ray tracing version, and it just kind of looked like shit? It's kind of to the extent of that. It's like, it's kind of more of a joke. He finally lived up to the joke of, like, the game getting ray tracing. However, to note, it does look kind of good. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look as bad as Quake 2. But all the properties are reflective. He's probably not going to go too in depth on it either. But he did get it functional. So if there's ever people who want to expand on it more, they can. But the option's available now. Yeah, it's just like, and people, this isn't really something people want to do too much anyway. It's just kind of the meme of like, fuck it, we add it. Because that was kind of similar to the GoldenEye mode, but people ended up really liking that mode, and it went from being a joke little thing that wasn't going to get touched up or updated at all, to it being one of the most refined features. It was so funny too, because like he made it, and like we were like, okay, it's just this little throwaway joke of like, here you go, you like GoldenEye so much, here you go, you can play GoldenEye in Perfect Dark. It's kind of like reverse GoldenEye X, Perfect Dark X essentially. Um, but it wasn't meant to get like updated or anything like that. It was literally just like, haha, look, funny little joke. But I shit you not, so many people took it seriously and kept play testing the ever living shit out of it and kept adding things to fix up and change, and to a point that it became way bigger than what it was supposed to be. Anything I can do here? I could probably start cooking some of this shit. Yeah, I've got 170. I can cook some shit. Jesse, it's time to cook. There we go. But yeah, he's been trying to just focus on getting a bunch of the important stuff done right now. Because a lot of time did get allotted to just working on random things and stuff like that. So he's kind of wanted to take a lot of time to crunch down like the actual testing out the Lewis scripting and testing out the servers and making sure everything is fine. Because some people are still having some issues with the, I can just sit here chat. Some people are having issues with the kill feed, allotting the kills to other players, or allegedly, we've not seen this, but allegedly, whenever people play with hard sims or harder, it's a 50-50 chance that the kill that you get on them actually goes to you. So we'll have to check that out. That's a new thing. We'd not seen that before. So we're gonna test that out. But the guy who has been testing stuff has actually been really nice. So uh, we believe what he says. So we're gonna actively try to get that stuff working for him. But yeah, he said it wasn't happening with like meat, easy, and normal. It was happening with like hard and above, which is a really weird specification. But we've had weirder shit happen. Let me check something real quick. Let me actually show you something real quick. I posted it on Twitter, but I'll show it here if my thing loads. So I've shown this off of Twitter. It's very low in volume. I didn't have it as high. But this shit's really sick. Um to let you know, there is a ton more things like this too. So everything's been crushed down to 8-bit, including the sound effects. It kind of sounds like Duke Nukem 3D. But there's that. Um Here's something really fun I want to do individually one day for a stream. Got flashlights working in perfect dark. I never care for the perfect darkness mode. This piqued my interest though. So I thought this was pretty cool. Also, I can't currently read chat, so if anything is being posted, I can't read it right now, but I'll answer it in a second. But yeah, this shit's really cool. Um, so we got that. Um, Here's a few things thrown together. I thought this was just really cool how it looked. So we've got a bunch of shit like that currently cooking. And then just quickly going through everything that's been added is this. Cheddar mode. Here, let me see. Really cool Left 4 Dead feel. Yeah, Left 4 Dark. But yeah, this is just a little bit of everything that has been added so far. Dynamic lighting, it is. It's part of the ray tracing stuff. But I'll try to go through more of this tonight as well. There's over 100 things currently added. Some of them are fairly similar to other things, um, but he wanted to have over 100 things ready for this. Tonight, if I show it off, there's going to be a handful of them that don't work, and there's going to be a handful of them that aren't properly balanced. And then there's going to be things that are changed around, deleted, edited, all kinds of stuff. So anything I do show off tonight will be subject to change. I wonder if I have any other. Ooh, I think this one's actually pretty cool. This level looked really, really beautiful like this. It completely changed the atmosphere too. It makes it a lot more haunting. But for the ray tracing, I think he said he's going to change, he's going to make it that the weapons actually interact with the environment too. but it's so haunting looking. It's so cool. But yeah, this was really sick. Do I have anything else? What's this? I don't know if this is me messing around with stuff. Oh yeah, another render mode. Also, I apologize for the sound being very low, or I don't even think it's appearing. I don't think I have my audio out for that. Um, the recordings ended up being very low anyway, so it's kind of hard to hear. But the sound effects are essentially like bit crushed down. So this is 16-bit mode. So that's cool. Um, what else do I have? I think this is also 16-bit mode. I don't think I have any of the other stuff saved. I was trying to record some of the other stuff, but we were having some issues. Oh yeah, the vibe is literally dark. But yeah, it should be fairly easy to showcase a lot of that stuff tonight too. Um, but they're a lot of that shit's really sick. So really excited. Um, but right now, all the Lua scripting stuff is just between like me and Merc. We're the only ones that have the access to it at the moment, just because it would be such a pain to send out the EXEs and then the Lua scripts and then the updated directory scripts on top of that. And then it's like anytime that changes, and then there would be new scraps added and then new EXEs added. So that stuff isn't being sent out as often as just the EXEs. But really cool shit to come, and hopefully this also can show people what Lua scripting is capable of. Also, at some point too, this will be in August. It'll be coming out in August. I'm going to do some Perfect Dark streams as well on the Mod Retro, when that comes out. So, trying to do Perfect Dark stuff. I'm trying not to exclusively do Perfect Dark things, because I've talked about it before, but even my favorite games ever, I can only play so many times before I get burnt out, and I don't ever want to like get fully burnt out on Perfect Dark. So I like to space it out. I probably should do some trash. I could sell the torches, make a little bit of money with the torches. But yeah, really excited for it. I hope I get to showcase it tonight. There's going to be a lot of things that don't work. Like there's some things that just genuinely was thrown in there to kind of just be pasted there. Um and then it'll get touched up later. So I'm taking it a little easier now. Yeah, understandable. I was doing so much stuff with GoldenEye that I was like getting sick of actually looking at the game. Because like I was just putting way too much time in it, and I was like, I need to kind of back away from it. I always like being supporting roles too. So like helping Merc out with like doing all the social media stuff works out so much better for me because I just really enjoy doing the social media aspect of everything, especially for the external textures and add-ons like Clocktown. Yeah, I bet. Sounds like Clocktown was just a nightmare to get working. Apparently, I think, speaking of add-on stuff, I think GoldenEye, it's either GoldenEye or it's Perfect Dark PC port, is getting external music um, available to be used now too. I think it may be actually both. But I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, wait. Ooh, I'll take that, and I'll put this in the community center. Yeah, so it's like it sounds like a lot of stuff's coming along, especially for custom maps like that. Yeah. I haven't really kept too much up to date. Like I haven't even really been checking any discords. Um, but apparently the one AI coded PC port for GoldenEye has been dropped for obvious reasons. Like it wasn't really tested or anything. I think the guy actually admitted that he actually hasn't played the game at all in years. Apparently he was basing um the PC port or like the recomp or whatever it was off of people's playthroughs. Like he hadn't actually tested it himself or anything. Um, he just thought it would kind of be fun. It's like, you know what, that's fair. But he's dropped doing updates or anything like that. And I think Axe Doomer is actually currently um, working on some sort of recomp. I think he's touching up one that was currently like developed or something like that. So we finally got our second star for the community center. What this does is our bridge that goes over to the quarry has now been fixed. So now I can get some extra stuff made. Or not made. Some extra, like, resources there. Yeah, fair, but unsurprisingly, it won't go too far. Add really interesting things. Yeah. The same thing happened with Donkey Kong 64. Their recomp, like their decompilation, is super far in now. Like it's very close to being finished. Um, and somebody else also made a vibe coded recomp, and it ended up not really being too good. But it's almost interesting in a way seeing how the AI interpreted the game. It's not great by any means, but it's kind of cool just seeing it. But it was also a very similar experience. The guy, I don't think really knew what to do. Because usually every time I see something vibe coded, for the most part, I'm always skeptical. The only person I've genuinely been like, oh, I trust the process is Merc. Because Merc genuinely knows what he's doing with it. Because he actively tests it and he makes it like document everything and shit like that. It's like Merc's been like one of the only people that I've been like, oh, I trust what he's doing. Ooh. Plum pudding. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Ooh, hell yeah. To vibe code correctly, yeah. Because he doesn't just go out and be like, hey, make me make me Grand Theft Auto 6, and then it's just like, yeah, I guess that's Grand Theft Auto 6 and leaves it there. He like actively fact checks it. He makes sure that like he understands what the game has. Because, like, the thing is, he actually breaks down, like, the code, too, to kind of better grasp what he's looking at. So it's like, let's say, I'm trying to remember what a good example was, but he did it for XBLA. He had the code actually piece by piece taken apart, and he would play the game and then have the code on the side, and he would notice whenever things would like if he shot a gun, he would see like the code spring up for that. So he was like gradually piecing together what code does. So he's very smart with it. Ooh, I could sell this. AI can't do that anyway, only in the minds of dreamers and AI grifters. Yeah. So it's like he put the time in. He put the time into understanding how everything works. That's why he's able to get so much stuff done. Because he works with a lot of code. So he already understands how this stuff works. I did a lot, but manually via debugger, yeah. For me, when it comes to code and stuff like that, I just can't grasp it. I'd love to learn a little bit one day, but I also say that in the same way of like, it would be cool to learn it, but I'm not actively, at least in this moment, going to learn it. Someday I think I would. But there's a lot of other things I'd like to learn first. Takes years to learn. Yeah, understandable. I can only imagine. Like, there's a reason why a lot of people need college for it. Oh, so one of these guys. For scripting, it's okay though, yeah. But yeah, he's genuinely, like, really, really talented with it. You can do some basic Python Lua, of course, and it can be useful. But I'm trying to think of what else. And like, if you can get it in the good hands of people who know what they're doing, um, it's such a valuable tool. Like, with just how much stuff Merc's been able to do, has been genuinely just amazing. And it's like some things too that's like, yeah, people could actually develop and do this themselves, but as we've seen, there's barely anyone actually working on stuff. We've got you, Rec, like Jonaru, like a few staple people, but like, for what it's worth, all of the general stuff, there's just barely anyone really doing stuff. So it's like, if we can get someone who knows what they're doing with it and come in and just add in a bunch of these really powerful features with this stuff, it just opens up the toolkit even more. It's kind of similar to like how we didn't really see any modding support whatsoever for Perfect Dark for years. And then we got the PC port, and then we were having new things dropping left and right. I don't know how much of that stuff ever went public, but people were posting about it a lot on like the Reddit and stuff. We got the VR port. We got there's one guy who was making a bunch of really cool stuff. He was like Perfect Dark modernized. I thought that was cool, but haven't seen anything, I don't think, develop more. But yeah. It's kind of always like, oh, cool, new thing to work on. And then it's like, after a bit, it's like, okay, I kind of experienced it, which is understandable. I talked about it before, but I feel like this community as a whole is missing a massive chunk of it. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened to that project. Yeah, same. I feel like this community as a whole is missing a massive chunk of an actual game community. Oh, 100%. Perfect Dark's a fucking nightmare to work on. And what I mean by this is, so in the grand scheme of content creators, who do you think of? Who do you think of for the whole community as a whole? You got Graz, you've got Adzi, you've got Perfect Ace, and then generally that's kind of it. There's a lot of other people, but there's nobody that's really the face. You don't have like when you think of it as a whole, there's not too many things, like too many people that are like staples. And then it's like you got the modders, and the modders are very far and few between. Um and you've got people who do challenge runs, and generally when people do challenge runs, it's just kind of a fire and forget. And like even for GoldenEye, there's like barely anything. So when people do challenge runs, people they'll do it and then they go, that was the challenge, I did it, and then nothing really ever happens with that mod again. There's no introspective, there's no deep dive, there's nothing like that. There's nothing more than just somebody streams it, they play it, they go, yep, I did it, and that's it. And that's just generally as a whole. I don't think there's really anyone who actually gives any like videos or like deep dive stuff into them other than I played it. Whereas a lot of other communities have channels that dedicate just to talking about mods, talking about code, talking about the ins and outs, talking about speed runs, like current speed run stuff. You got Goose. Goose does talk about stuff. But he's just a more of a general news guy. But we're missing a lot of variety in our content creators. I don't think I have the energy for it. But if I actually did do anything, I think it would be cool to like go through and dive into these mods and like talk about them and be like, oh, look at these. I kind of did it with the net play stuff because that was all Axe's mod. But when it comes to video editing, I'm not good at it. But I would love to see that. I'd love to be able to see somebody come into the community where they do stuff like that. I'm not super well versed into the content creator space, but that makes sense. Yeah. Because like for the most part, most content creators, they just do whatever's challenging. So it'd be like, they, oh look, enemy rockets, and they play through it, and the guys, like the enjoyment that you get is just watching them power through these hard mods, which are cool. But there needs to be somebody that's like, oh, it's Perfect Dark Mod Saturday or something like that, and they experience like a new mod or something like that, and then they make a video talking about it. Super Mario 64's got it, Banjo Kazooie's got it, and then we're also missing a content creator who just makes mods. Where like they like, you know how like Kirko mods for like Mario 64 and Banjo and stuff, where we need somebody like that. My vision and preference for PD is mostly focused on multiplayer. Yeah. For me, what I'd love to see is just fun little campaign mods. Oh yeah, but I bet those communities. Oh yeah, 100%. But even for GoldenEye, we don't have any. We have a lot of very talented GoldenEye mod makers, but we don't have anyone actually talking about how they make them. We don't have any up-to-date tutorials on stuff. We don't have things like that because we've got so much. Like, you know how much shit that I see what's his name? He's the N64. His name's like N64 something. Um in the N64 server and shit like that. He helps out with so much stuff. It would genuinely be a lifesaver if somebody took all of that stuff that he has shared and helped out with and consolidated it into videos. I don't have the means to be able to do that. I'm not really good at doing tutorial stuff because I'll always forget to include important things. I've tried in the past, did not work. Yes, Hackbond. Hackbond has a lot of, like, I learned about 90% of all my stuff through him. And he's always around. He's always there willing to teach and help people out. But I don't have the ability to teach. And that's fine. That's not my thing. I'm not really good at doing that. I'm good at teaching some things when I fully understand it. But for that, I don't fully understand. Yeah, he's a lifesaver with learning a bunch of stuff. I hope he realizes he's as appreciated as he should be. Ooh, I can sell these powder melons. These are new items. I think they're added in 1.6, which is the most recent update. They're the only thing that you can grow in the winter. One of the only things. I think there's like one or two other things, maybe. But it's really good for the fact that it is one of the few things sellable. I think the Lua features, oh yeah, because that opens up so much more for people. Hey, that thing's finally working. Nightbot's finally working again. It was giving me the shits the other day. It could open many doors and make it much easier. Yeah, agreed. I'll have to make like a full video and Reddit post at some point too for that. Action blocks that we know is a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, agreed. I used to be very, very active on the internet years ago, but as time has gone on, I've been less and less active. And I need to, like, if I want to do the content creation stuff, I gotta get used to being online again more. But fuck, it's so hard getting back to doing online stuff after not doing it for so long. Ah, Reddit. That is a weird-ass community. I'll leave it at that. Bro, it's so bad. Do you... Okay, I'll share this. You know that art I made? That art I made of the weapon drawings. I thought it would be so cool to share. I had somebody stalk me on there and harass me non-fucking stop for the fact that I had like they them in my my pronouns thing. That was it. Couldn't care less about anything else. Dude, it was bad. It made me not post on there for the longest time. It was fucked. I hate posting on there. It's so bad. It's so putrid. Do you know how many times I see people just get harassed in that Reddit? I see so many people get harassed. I get seen like so many things just get downvoted to hell for no reason. I swear to God, there's somebody who just despises Perfect Dark, and all they do is spend their whole day just browsing that Reddit. It's so bad. I don't understand. And it's like, dude, I'll see some of the coolest shit ever. Atari dude will post some really cool shit. It's like, oh, look at this map. That's been brought back to life that hasn't been played on in like a decade. And it'll get downvoted. And then I'll see like somebody post I don't know, dusty ass cartridge of Perfect Dark and just be like video game, and it'll get like fucking hundreds of upvotes. I even did it as a joke one day. Last year, I was like, look, I will just post a photo of my copy of Perfect Dark and I'll just title it video games and it will get a ton of upvotes. And it did. I've seen genuine art, like beautiful art. I've posted art on there and it's gotten nothing. I've seen some really cool shit being posted on there. Really, really, really cool stuff. Very talented stuff. Downvoted. Yeah, here's a picture of triangles or Joanna's leg with 17 triangles. Yeah. It's I've posted in numerous other Reddits, and that's the one that's always the most hostile for no reason. I don't understand why it's so hostile. It's like I genuinely don't blame people for like avoiding the community because of that. I don't know why people are just so despicable. And then these same people are like, why isn't there anything being made for the game? Why does this game have no community? It's like, bro, you fucking scared them off. Like, I don't understand. It's so bad. Like, it shouldn't be this bad. There should be some form of moderation for that community, but there just isn't. The same goes for the wiki. The wiki fandom has literally no moderation whatsoever. Nobody owns the key to it. Um, because the previous people just stopped working on it like over a decade ago. Oh, there's a festival of ice. Um, I'll avoid that for today. Um, and it's like it's just there's so much false information that is posted to that wiki. It is literally unreal. You'll just go in there. It's like there's a whole video that was made last year, because somebody had decided that the president from Perfect Dark had a name, despite there's like no evidence. There's never been any reference whatsoever that the president had a name. It's like, oh yeah, this is this name. It's like, no, like, no. Where's your proof? It's like it came to me in a dream. I did my best to moderate it a few years ago. I cleaned up a shit ton of stuff. Um, but like, dude, there was only so many things where it's like there's a photo of like a helicopter inside Area 52's multiplayer. It's like, did you know there's actually a helicopter that was cut from Perfect Dark's multiplayer map? And you can see it if you add an action replay. That action replay code was add an object to any map. It's like, yeah, sure. It's like, no. It's like you just added that in there and you went, look. I put a shit ton of edits into that wiki and I got it all cleaned up because somebody came in there and they broke everything. All of the links, a lot of the links were fucked up. Um the little, you know how like when you click on a weapon and it shows like the photo of it, the dual wield, and then the XBLA version and then Perfect Dark Zero version, that was broken. That was completely broken. I fixed all that. Um some of them were fine. I think the Falcon 2 was fine. But like so many of them were just completely broken. Or they only showed Perfect Dark Zero's version. So I went and I learned how to actually work on the wiki. I actually took references and learned how to do the what's it called? The scripting and the like the little ins and outs of what they used to get it all functioning. So I'm glad it looks a lot better. And then there's some people that actually go in there and like actually clean it up. Alright. Let me actually get back to doing some stuff for this. Let me call Robin. So she's not going to be available today. Let's check the building upgrades. So I could upgrade this coop. I do have 10,000. Because the incubator could be really nice. Um, and then I can slowly progress into getting the ducks and working towards the self feeder. So I could do that. 10,000's not that bad. Um, or I could do the 15G, 15 grand, and 300 wood for the shed. I can always do both too. I may go with the. Hmm. I go with the coop first. I think the coop would be worth doing. That way I don't have to feed them every day. So 4,000. Oh wait. Wrong one. 10,400 wood, 150 stone. Let me set that aside so I can pull for tomorrow. There we go. So I'll keep on to them. I think I'm gonna throw gold into this, and I'm gonna go rest for the night. There we go. Meow. Sounds like my cat. But there we go. Yeah, it was a very fun time working on that wiki because I actually took a lot of those photos just for it too. Like I'd probably say 80% of those photos I took for the Perfect Dark screenshots and stuff were directly for it. Cuz I kind of wanted to utilize that. I think she's not available today. I think she's out of town. She's doing or not out of town. She's doing yoga today, I think. Yep. So I'll just wait another day for that. Um because I was hoping if I can kind of get um it all cleaned up, it could benefit future content creators and stuff. So if they need to like use it as a reference and they need photos for stuff, it's right there. They have a full supply of like what they need. Um and I actually was still just kind of lurking in the community too. I wasn't really doing anything with it. Very occasionally I would check the Reddit and the Discord, like Raz's Discord, and that was genuinely about it. There wasn't really anything else I'd interact with at all. I'm actually gonna save one of these powder melon seeds. I want them in there. This effect is something that would take years, yeah. But I was like, I saw a video at one point. Oh, shit. I don't remember exactly what it was. But towards the end, they were talking about, like, it was fairly hard for them to get all the information squared away because there just wasn't really anything that was consistent. And, like, all their stuff, they had to pull reference themselves. And I was like, I had essentially like a free summer, and I was like, you know what, I got nothing to do. I think this would be a fun little hobby. And till this day, I still check it, and I'll try to like revert stuff if it doesn't make sense. But I also tried, dude, I tried doing Perfect Dark Zero stuff. I was like, you know what? Dude, the Perfect Dark Zero side of the wiki has nothing. And, like, the only thing it has is, like, 1 or 2 characters documented. And then all the links for them are just completely red. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to go through, and I want to try to also revitalize that. And I was playing the game to get footage and photos and stuff like that. And midway through, I was like, this game's kind of miserable to play. So I just stopped. Plus, I couldn't get clean screenshots because there's so much UI in that game. So I couldn't really get anything too reliable. And I was like, I don't want to just give subpar information and subpar photos. I still gotta remember what I can do with the rainbow shell. I think I should save it. Also, while I'm here, let me take these. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. I got another scarecrow. Also, has this stream been stuttering at all? Hopefully it's been alright. I swear to God, I just heard thunder. So, hopefully, it's been going alright. I don't see any drop frames or anything like that. Oh shit, I put all that stuff away. First obstacle, playing the game. Yeah. It's got cool aspects. I don't enjoy playing it. It just doesn't feel fun. I respect it for the things that it does do, but shoo. Ooh. There is a ton of shit here. I actually forgot to come here today. Look at all that. There's so much stuff. I'm actually going to try to make some bombs. Actually, I think I get more for breaking it. So I'll avoid using bombs. I'm pretty sure you don't get as much resources if you blow them up compared to breaking them. But yeah, I tried. I really tried. I know there's a Perfect Dark fan website out there, but I don't think it got any updates whatsoever. Because I was actually reached out about it at one point, and was requested if I'd be willing to put my screenshots and photos on there. Because I tried to make them like, some of them are like very like wallpaper worthy, and then some of them are like good focal point photos if you need like reference photos for levels and shit like that. Stream seems to be freezing. God damn it. I done jinxed it. I can't win with this damn storm. Let me check. Let me throw this up. Let me see if I can put my stream on my phone. See if I can see it. Here we go. I'm gonna throw this like up like this. Okay. That way I can see myself in real time if it freezes. What was I saying? But I wanted to have a good variety of screenshots that can be used for reference points, wallpapers, and then everything in between. And I think I did alright enough. There's some I'd probably edit a little better. Maybe get some more photos at some point. But I tried to get a few for each weapon. And, at least like 10 for each level, and then 10, I think, for each version. So both N64 and XBLA. So far, I haven't seen any stuttering on my phone. And there's been no dropped frames. So I'm hoping that, it may be just on your side. It's still freezing a lot. Interesting. Every 2 seconds. Huh. Yeah, I'm looking. I have mine. I have it streaming on my phone right now. And I don't see it freezing whatsoever. So I'm hoping it's just something outside my power. Let me double check my internet is healthy. Yeah, because the other day it ended up being, my internet was shitting its pants. But today I'm looking at everything over here, and everything is really solid. Ooh, got a lot of coal. Hell yeah. Actually, let me this in here. That in there. Put the seeds in here. Let me actually pull these out before I forget. And then I'm going to head to bed. I do know sometimes different resolutions can mess up stuff. Like whenever I watch TH, when he was streaming in 720, I was having terrible delay to the streamer. It was nearly 50 seconds. Like that's how bad it was. But when he boosted up to 1080p, now it's just a normal crisp 2 seconds. I know on YouTube, if I watch people who are out of my country, I get a lot of freezing as well. This music's so unsettling. Alright, so I'm gonna go talk to Robin. And upgrade the coop. Ooh, let's see what's in here. $100, $225. I'll give him a crocus. I think he'd probably like a crocus. Like this? Yeah, you like that. Damn, that's crazy. He hadn't trashed me after giving him a random flower. here for a second. I'm gonna till up her land. See if I can get any random items here. Yeah, still looking at this. It's been fine for me. It could very much be that, like, since we're in different countries, it could be Twitch stuttering. But that is unfortunate it's happening, nonetheless. Nevertheless, there we go. Ooh, got some good stuff out of that. Oh, yeah. Alright, Robin. Time to get this. What do you mean? Did I not put it in my inventory? Or, oh my god, did I have it? Did I have it in my inventory? And then I put it in the damn chest. No way I did that. Okay. I had it all prepared and everything. Also, before I fuck up, I keep forgetting to feed these little guys. I make like a sign or something like that. Ah, okay. Yeah, you were on the money the other day. So I was like, I believe you, but I'm like, I'm seeing all the, I keep a little results thing this week because of the storms. And I was like, my stuff was going well on it. It didn't show any dips. There was no dips on the thing. And then on, my mobile phone, it was going fine. There we go. Let's upgrade that. And also, let me take down my mobile phone. There we go. But yeah, I appreciate you for looking out for me too with that. Ooh, actually, is she selling anything interesting today? Be nice to get a dresser. Not for 5,000 though. But it'd be nice to get some sort of like thing like that. Wood chipper's useless to me. I don't find any use. I think one hardwood nets 10 wood. Not worth it for the price. Alright, so let's go back home. I may go to the quarry again. Kitty. Okay, let me put this shit back in there. Then I make mayonnaise. Them in there. And sell all these. I place down more powder melon. Hey, welcome in, Grim. 4.5 MBS down. Damn. I hope you're doing well today, Grim. Ooh. I get days where it's like that. I'll have like my average is always like 1,000. 1,000 down. And like I think 50 to 60 up. And then out of random, it'll just be like 20 down. Like, why? What happened? I don't know. 20 down. Like, well, shit. Do I get anything up? No. Okay, cool. It's so annoying because it's always at random, too. Also, my internet provider does, system updates at random too overnight, which can be very annoying. Yeah, it's like that shit can happen, yeah. It's late right now. Yeah, understandable. We have a system here, where during active, like very active times, our internet providers will do a, data throttle. So instead of like one person getting 1,000 down, if there's like 1,000 people online, it'll drop it down to 500 down for those people. I guess to save the internet company extra money, because they could just do 1,000 down for everyone, but no, that doesn't make them as much money, I guess. So it's kind of how they do it here. Also, extra floor. I won't be doing too much of this. It is just one floor. I don't have enough energy to go through this right now. I kind of just wanted to show this off real quick. As you can see here, they will beat your ass. I'm just getting out of here now. I'm not going to deal with that. They're very dangerous on this floor, and there's a lot of enemies. But it's only one floor, and you get a fun little reward for going through it. Oh, yeah. I haven't felt like I've been streaming for 2 hours now. Holy shit. I probably won't do as long of a stream as I normally have been doing for Stardew. Probably do like 3-4 hours. And then do the second stream later on tonight, possibly. Go to the bus stop. What do I actually need right now? So these are going to take longer. That's going to take another year. Get them. Gee, what do I do to unlock the bus repair? Oh, all the money. That was a bit of the update. The Twilight Princess maps in the work. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be really fun. That's such a cool little level. I still need to do my playthrough on stream of Twilight Princess on the Dusk port. That port is like really cool. I was playing around a little bit on it. Oh yeah, I always feel like simple maps always have a nice welcome place. It's nice to just have a perfect little like middle ground map. I always think fun little quirk maps and basic maps are like some of the most like fun that you can have. Yeah, I played around a little bit because I was wanting to get it ready and tested for a stream. But then I started doing other games and stuff like that, so I put it off a little bit. Plus I figured a ton of people are already streaming it anyway. So I'd wait a little bit until I stream it. So getting 50 wood's nice. I don't really need it, but it is nice to get a little bit of extra wood. So I do gotta remember to come into here and feed these guys. I'm so used to having the automatic hay feeder that I genuinely forget that you have to do this manually. I'll throw the eggs in the mayonnaise machines. Actually, may be worth making another mayonnaise machine with how much eggs I'm getting. You know what? I'll make 3 more. It wouldn't hurt having this many. No, and I'm just going to throw them right in here for now, because they're not going to be coming out. And then once I get the shed, I can put everything in there, and I can get all this stuff organized. I think I want to keep, like, I want to make some food, like some health potions and shit like that, before I attempt the skull cavern. It's a bit of a gauntlet. Yeah, if I'd make like a few life elixirs, I think. But I'd need 1 of each mushroom. So, it's gonna take a little bit, I think. Speaking of, let's see if there's any forageables around here today. We got our standard stuff here. Oh, they're still good. Why is this other one's not growing yet? Placed it down a bit ago. But these trees also haven't really been growing so far, it looks. A 3 river jelly. Maybe I could try to fish for cave jelly. Let me try and do that. I don't think I need any bait or anything to catch river jelly and shit like that. Also, I'm surprised I blew through all of my my stuff already. All my bait. Floor 20. Alright, let's just sit here a little bit. That's ghost fish. I think there's only ghost fish in here. Oh, they don't even sell for that much. They only sell for 83. I thought they kind of sold for more. Hey, there we go. There's cave jelly. Let me try and get a few more. I want to see how much cave jelly I can get in a day. And then I just need sea jelly, I think. I think that's the last one I need. But these jellies are fairly rare to come by. So if I can get at least 3, I'll be happy. Because if I get 3, I'll sell a bunch of my shit, and I'll invest in, I think the smoker. That's guaranteed double the price of fish. I can see my leg shaking as moving my camera. I don't think I really got too much of anything else to note while I'm just sitting here. Um, I got my little studio area more organized. We had a TV, like we have the general TV, um, up on the wall, but it was too high, so we moved that lower. Um, and I started preparing some spots to have extra game consoles sit at, so I can stream other ones on the fly. The unfortunate thing is though, this capture card um just doesn't capture audio that well. Very unfortunate to find out. Um, because uh, like when I was doing the PS3 stuff, it was kind of struggling, and I was like, oh, it's just the PS3. The PS3 must suck with audio because I see there's always a lot of issues with it. Um, and then I put it on the Switch, and I did a more intensive game like Mario Kart with more bombastic music, and it was just eating sound. And I'm like, well, shit, it's got to be the capture card then. It can run games that don't have as much sound to them, like N64, PlayStation, SNES, obviously shit like that. But I was like, man, it's like, come on, like, it could be so much better. Um, and their tools, AverMedia's toolkits for them are just not reliable. Um, you essentially have to plug your capture card USB into like the motherboard itself to be able for it to register that it's connected to USB, despite the fact that it registers being connected by a USB on anything. And I'm not willing to open up my computer to jerry rig it into my motherboard just for that. So I'm just gonna kind of eat the sound as is. It shouldn't be any issues with N64, with like the mod retro or anything like that. So I think we are gonna be smooth sailing. Um, but it is unfortunate because I wanted to stream more PS3 stuff, but no luck, sadly. I'll still be doing more Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 2 genuinely doesn't have too many audio channels going. So, um, that actually works perfectly. Alright, so far we got one river jelly. Um, I'm just glad we got a jelly in general, just because they're very hard to come by. If I can get at least one more at this point, I was originally wanting 3. I can just get one more, I'd be happy. So that's 2 smokers. There's whoo boy. They are very hard to come by. I don't know if there is a thing you can put on your reel to make them easier to acquire. Um, there may be, but I don't think so. Ooh, stonefish. They're actually fairly rare, I believe. Yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah. I kind of forgot you can get them in here. I don't think they are part of any bundles at all. Um, but that is cool. I completely forgot they're in there. I was like, he's moving a little bit too fast for a stonefish. Or ghostfish. I've been trying to do a little bit more stuff with Twitter as well. But I just genuinely don't really know what to post. I want to try to like do some stuff to gain just try to like gain a little bit of traction cuz I want to try to start getting um like more viewers or at least more people kind of interested in the streams cuz right now I am getting consistent people joining in, but it's not really growing at all. Like I've been sitting in the 60s for a little bit now, and I generally don't really know what I can do because this is all kind of very new for me. Yeah, that's a ghost fish right there. Oops. How much energy I got? Okay. Let's see if I can get anything else. Really want another cave jelly. Oh, he's 500 bucks right there. I don't believe a stonefish is legendary. I don't think he is. He's rare, but I don't think he's legendary. He's not the specific legendary fish. I got anything in here I can bring home with me? Yep, there we go. Back to the bus stop. Here. There. Yeah, let me just sell all my jam and mayonnaise now. Put my cave jelly in here. And I'm just going to put my fish in here. I'm just going to save them. No point in selling them right now. Ooh, I can actually do this right now. Coop upgrading. In addition to doubling the capacity, I've taken the liberty of installing an incubator. Yeah, okay. There we go. Let me throw an incubator in there. I think this works for the whole area. I don't think I actually have to have it near it. Hopefully. Now let me reach out to Robin once more. And, holy shit, that scared me. Yeah, shut up. I want to reach out to her once more. And one, I want to see how much the coop upgrade is, if I already didn't write it down. Or not the coop upgrade. The second coop upgrade, and also the, oh, what's it called? The extra storage room. The little warehouse. Yeah, deluxe coop, 20,000. That is doable. I can do that. Because that would be really nice because of the auto feed system. Kind of preferably, I'd really like to do that. So I could probably crunch that out right now. I'd probably just sell a bunch of stuff that I've been holding on to, and just buy that. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Throw that on there. It's been fairly easy for me to get a bunch of money back. And I kind of really do like having that incubator. Or not incubator, auto feeder. Let me sell them. Keep the periwinkles because I can utilize them for something else. Sell them. I may as well just be worth selling these guys at this point. Yeah. Sell. Oop. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sell that anyway. I'm like, what am I doing? What got in here? Anything in there worthwhile? No, not really. We're selling in there. How much is gold bar? 250. Nah, not really worth it for me. So that stuff in there. I don't think there's anything in here really worth selling. At least at the moment. I'll be getting some more jelly stuff soon. Let me go over to the beach. Let me see if there's anything worthwhile picking up there. One of these, I have the sea totem. Where did I place them? Is it in here? Yes. Check my messages real quick. I just got a ping. There we go. Ooh. I didn't realize this was going on today. Oh shit. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for the bundle. This I need to sell a certain amount of squids. Um, they're not super easy to come by. That's squid. He's gonna drop down. Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, I'm wrong. The squids quickly jump up and then they jump back down, kind of. Also, if I could get sea jelly, that could be nice too. Let's see. I know you can make specific bait. Squids are active all day. You can make specific bait for squids if you take a squid and then make it into bait. But it's not guaranteed that you'll get that bait, that fish. It just ups the chances, which I personally don't like. I wish it was a lot higher, because I've wasted a lot of specific fish bait in the past and just didn't get it whatsoever. This feels like squid. This is what I meant by the jumping up and down. Fuck! No, I'm wrong. Damn it. Prove me wrong every time. I wish they made this a little bit easier. Just 8. You need 8 for the max. Use my last piece of bait. Hey, finally got a squid. Let me get this little shell before... Oh shit, multiple. Let me get these shells before I forget about them. What you got going on, Pam? That's nice. I don't believe being out farther into the ocean guarantees any change in the catch rates either. At least I'm getting fish to sell. Even if they're not worth too much, um, still at least worth something. I'm making some progress towards my money. Oh man, I want squids. Oh shit. Okay, caught it in time. Oh, please. Get rewards. What do I get? 20 deluxe bait. Alright. If that makes me better at getting fish, sure, I'll take it. Okay. Sit back again. This fish ain't anything special. Ooh. May have something here. He's gonna dip down. He's gonna dip back up. Yeah, there we go. He's nothing special. He's a heron. Yep, a little herring. Glad that you get to keep your squids too after you catch them. Unfortunately, you do have to catch them too. You can't cheese it. Like you can get a like a fish pond, for stuff, and you can grow fish and stuff in there. Um, but you can't cheese this with it. You can't just be like, oh look, I've got 5 on me now. Um, where's my reward? It's like no, you actually have to catch them. It registers if you've caught them or not. If I get one more today, that's gonna be good for me. Oh my god. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, magma geode. Interesting. Oh, that's a squid. He's gonna pop back up. He's gonna drop back down. Yeah, there we go. Alright, at least I got the second reward, so I'll take that. Oh, sea cucumber's worth a little bit of money. Oh, why am I looking this way? He's gonna dip down? No, I don't think he's gonna dip down. Gonna be the same one as last time. That's a squid. Hey, welcome back. Ah, oh, damn, it's not a squid. Aw. Why'd you get a squid? Stay for a little bit more, internet's still trashed. Oh, that sounds good. I'm probably gonna stream for just a little bit more. And then take a little bit of a break. Watching it 360p is nostalgia mode. Ooh, 10 winter seeds. Neat. But yeah, I'll probably stream just for a little bit more. Maybe do a few more days in and then call it there. There we go. That way, I have a little bit of time before between this and then doing the potential second Perfect Dark stream later on tonight. Let me sell these guys. Let me throw them into here. Yeah, I don't believe I need the red mullets whatsoever. No. Put them in there. Put these guys. Herrings. Did I complete the tuna one? Yes, I did. I did complete the tuna. Put these guys in there. Tuna. I'm gonna hold on to the squid. And then I need to keep this nautical shell. Put that in there. But yeah, I definitely have the VOD up too. It'd definitely be fun. I'm not sure how long I'll do the stream for. Maybe like an hour or two. Kind of go through and showcase what I can. Ooh. Sell these, sell that. Let me actually dig some more of this stuff so I can do these winter seeds. There we go. But yeah, I'll try my best to showcase everything. I'll try to make it to the 15th on this. Ooh, I leveled up. Try to make it to the 15th on this. And then I'll call it there. Because that's, like, a little bit over midway through the month. I've been trying to stream the Stardew Valley stuff a little earlier. Because I know this is generally the time frame that, has the most amount of viewers. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's been successful on my end. Oh, he's in there. The only thing that I could do, let's see, for these, I do the chicken coop now, which I think was just a shit ton of wood and stone and 20,000. Saturday, so she should be there. I shouldn't need to worry about that. The fucking chicken statues. I think I've gotten like 6 of these by now. I swear to God, I get them so often. Ooh. And some trinkets over here. Coal. What's this one? Yeah, okay, at least I can sell that one. But yeah, I'll have the VOD up for you. And then I'll try to make it as interesting as possible. Get everything I can showcase in there. Let me actually reach out to Merc. Got a little bit to wait. I got my Discord bot VOD, or my VOD bot, working again on my Discord, cause it was something funky. It lost permissions when I was fixing the auto mod for the bot accounts that were joining in. So I got all that fixed now. So now my VODs are automatically coming in. Come on, Robin. 30 more minutes. Ooh, actually, I see something up here I can go quickly grab. Hey, another book. I don't think you can ever get repeats of these books either. So that's really nice. Alright, Robin. I know you just upgraded this, but I'm gonna need you to do it again. There we go. So that's what, 30,000 I just blew through this stream. I really wanted those auto feeders. It's such a night and day upgrade. It's probably one of my favorite upgrades you can get for a farmer, because it just makes it that the animals are just fire and forget. You gotta remember to come in daily and feed them and give them stuff like that. Where this, it's just like, as long as you got food, it gives it to them. So it's always, it's something less that you have to interact with each day, and it's guaranteed to raise their happiness up. There we go. And then, because the happier they are, the better quality eggs they drop, and then they start dropping big eggs, which is very useful. I put these in there, and then sell the other stuff. Actually, at this point, can I make more kegs? I don't know if I'm actually able to make more kegs. Let's find out. Do I even have the ability to make kegs? That's, I guess, the true question, too. Doesn't look like I can. I don't know if I have to buy kegs or what. But currently, I cannot make them. So I'm stuck with just the one. There's actually nothing I really want to do today, so I kind of just want to progress to tomorrow. Get that jam chicken statue out of here. I don't even know if you can place it anywhere. So Robin would be working on that. I think they're gonna let me know that there's something else. Ooh. Yearly night market. So it's at 5 p.m. And it's in port for next 3 days. There's free coffee, yeah. You're always guaranteed a free coffee every day. Go in there. $300 gold. That's okay. In here. Yeah, it's all my hay reserves. Just in case I run out. I've got extra there. Sardine frenzy. Do I need sardines? It's at the beach. I don't believe I need any more. I think I already got the one. Yeah, don't need them anymore. So, that's good. Ooh, I'll be taking that. They should be growing in the next few days. I sell this powder melon. Nothing else really for me to do for today. So I may cook some of these. Put them back in there. If there's anything worth upgrading. Right now, I also kind of want to save money for the shed still. So that's still a goal. But now I can have a super deluxe coop that has an auto feeder, and then I can also paint it as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me just make 4 more. Actually got a ton of that. Let me make 4 of them, and then 3 more of that, because I'm going to be using a lot of these crab pots. I think that would be a nice little useful upgrade to my farm. There we go. There we go. So all these should be filled. Don't gotta worry about them. Because it's just such a nice little investment to have. You never go wrong with little crab pots. Plus, I believe they level up your fishing too. So, you can get a little bit of XP doing that. Worth doing anything else at this point? I may just rest another day. Because Robin's still working on that. I think it takes her 2 days. See if there's anything new I can learn. Chocolate cake. Ooh. Chocolate cake can be nice. But I think you need, like, eggs, milk, flour. So you need a good amount of shit. And I don't think it's really worth all that for the money output. But it is really nice on, like, stats. Or, like, energy and health gain and shit like that. So let's see. Is it still in the works? Nope, it's been upgraded. Neat. That was a perfect time for me to get this stuff too. I'm running low on my berries though, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else to put in here after all that. So now, auto feeder automatically just always replenishes the food in here. Just wonderful. It is so amazing to have. Also now I can start getting ducks and rabbits too. I may actually see if Marnie's available. I think I can reach out to Marnie here. Oh, for shit's closed today. So now I have a reserve of the deluxe bait that I can use specifically for my fishing rod. And then I'll have the extra bait for my crab pots. Actually, let me do a full day today, and then after this I'll call it here. So I'll probably do my Stardew streams maybe later on. Test that out. Let me also turn these lights off so they're not blinding me now. Yeah. Next time I'll be doing the shed upgrade. And then I think there's the winter thing going on tonight, the night market. So that's at 5 p.m. Yeah, I've got enough preserve jars. I don't need any more at the moment. There's nothing else really worth getting here, I don't think. But having the deluxe coupe is going to be so useful. Ooh, let me actually get this. Another chicken statue. I hate these damn things. They ain't worth anything. I think I still got a few more days I can plant them. Get him out of here. Oh, I can actually take this down to the wizard. I'm going to do that real quick. Kill some time. I never end up fully utilizing the whole farm. I say, obviously, especially early on. But even, like, later into the game, I never utilize everything on it. My favorite farm, actually, out of all of them, is the mountain farm. I really, really like that one. Ooh, that's a new one. I really, really like the mountain farm. It's so much fun. You don't really get too much farming space, but it works out for me because I don't do that much farming. Um, but you get that, and then, like, a whole quarry. Here you go. Now go. Free 1,000. Bring Emily an amethyst. There's something that hints, Krobus's appearance. I can't remember if, like, you inspect the ground at the bus stop area or what. But I know he appears somewhere. Resell this. Put that in there. So these, put the glasses in the trash, the recycler. Anything else I need to do in town? At this, I may as well drop that off. Give her an amethyst. Carbon pumpkins, pumpkin. Bring her one. I don't remember where his basket is. Bunch of amethyst. I think I just, or amaranth. I think I just need to do one. Throw one over here. I won't be seeing her today, I don't think. Yeah, so let me drop this stuff off now. Just in time to meet up with Clint. Process. There we go. I already got that one. Rip. Alright, I'll take 10 hardwood. There's a guy later on, I believe, that buys a bunch of fossils from you. Right, Emily. Emily is the one that I think she's the one with the blue hair. I love that I got the quest for having a shit ton of squid appear for some unknown reason at the exact same time as the people throwing bait out for squid. Yeah, that's Emily. Squid Game, literally. I could have gone up. I'll do that after this. Let me see if... I don't even think she's available, but let me see. Nah, she's right there. I could have talked to her, but... I'll drop this off and I'll put the shell. I'll sell the shell, or not sell the shell. I'll put the shell in the community center. So that, and that. But yeah, after this, I'll start wrapping it up. Once I go to bed in this, and then I'll be back later on tonight to do some of the Perfect Dark stuff if I'm able to. If not, I may be around to do something else tonight. Maybe some more PlayStation Classics or something along that line. Where is it? There it is. Oh, yippee, a recycling machine. I don't know if that just boosts their happiness instantly. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it does. I don't know. But yeah, the next Stardew Valley stream, I'll be upgrading the shed. I'll try to go through the Skull Cavern. Oh, shit. Try to go through the Skull Cavern, get the upgrade item there. Maybe try to complete some of the cash bundles as well. Throw this in there. I don't need another one set up. What was it I actually needed to go? Oh, Amaranth. I can go speak to Marnie over there. I believe I just need one. I don't think I need 6 or 12. It says a bundle, but I think a bundle literally means just like how this is bundled up. But yeah, next Stardew Valley stream, I'll try to do it a little later. I'll actually try to set it up around this time, if not a little later. But it was worth trying. It was worth trying to set up a stream early to see if there was any interest for it to be early. What's this guy sell? Yeah, I won't be buying anything off of him just yet. This guy offers coffee. Supper! It's free gifts for Harvey. This thing is cool. I'll actually do this now. You can get some unique fish. He takes you to the bottom of the ocean, and you can get some fish that you can only find here. And you can see it there. You can see it lowering. Some of these fish can be fairly hard to catch too. Be nice if we get some sea jelly here, but I don't think we can. All the fish, it's a fucking cucumber. We can get them up on the surface. And seaweed. Ooh. Let me actually go over here. This, I think, is, some form of squid. Yep. Midnight squid. I can instantly tell. Damn seaweed. Oh my good. There's another midnight squid, I think. That or it's, not a stonefish, but it's something similar. Or it's a sea cucumber. There is 5 fish that's tied to this area, I believe. This is not a midnight squid. A spooky fish. Oh, are you shitting me? They left so quickly. But there's an octopus you can get here, and then there's also, what are they called? It's that one weird fish that has, like, the light on its head. I don't remember what it's called at the moment. I don't think there's a legendary fish down here, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna attempt running over here. Damn seaweed. Alright, that's another spooky fish. Angler, thank you. Outer wild PTSD from those fuckers. I think there's also jellyfish you can catch down here too, I think. There's a handful of fish that are dedicated to just this little area. You can only access it during these 3 days. Out of the entire year. None of them are required for anything, but they are just cool to get. I want to at least get one of each. There's one level in there. If you don't know much about them, you'll suffer. Oh, no. This is another spooky fish, I think. He's just too sporadic. Yeah. This is a midnight jellyfish, I think. Oh, maybe not. Please, I beg you. Anything else? No. Should have enough time to get. Ooh, you can actually get sea jelly in here. You know it's worth it. Sea jelly is just so hard to come by. I don't know if I have to be later on to get certain fish, but man, I'd like to get something else. I have to pull back up soon. No luck for anything besides these. I think the midnight squid's like the most common one. Ooh, 2 sea jelly. You know what? Hell yeah. That's so much of an improvement than the other time at the cave. Yeah, let me... Hopefully, I have enough time. Hopefully. I think it takes nearly a whole hour for you to get to the from the bottom to the top, or at least half an hour. Let me get the fuck out of here. There's actually a guy here you can pay to teleport you home. Worth it. So worth it. I got my money's worth with the spooky fish, but I wanted to get one of each. All right. So, on that note, I am going to call it here for this stream. I do appreciate everyone for tuning in today. I got through a good amount of stuff, for essentially like 10 days. I'll be back later tonight. Try to for Perfect Dark, something else, maybe. I'm gonna go get some food and everything like that. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll even try to maybe do a second Perfect Dark stream too, maybe earlier on, the next day, like Thursday. I'll try to, but I'll still see if Merc is down for me to do another stream yet. But I appreciate that. Trying to think if there's anything else. But yeah, I think that should be it. So we'll wrap it up here. Ooh, 10,000 already. Exit the title. But, if I don't see you later, or if I end up not coming back later, if there's like the storm comes back, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I'll see y'all later. And I hope y'all take care. See ya.